You are welcome once again to the episode 35, 35 of this episode, which I'm talking about the A to Z of catfish farming. And once again, my name is still Odutala Isabiodun DTM, your great uncle on this channel. Today again, I'll be continuing on my 9mm formulation. I think from the episode 34, right? 34, right? I released the 9mm formulation for Azam is the original formulation. And note that what you are hearing from this station is not all about feed formulation, but it's for you. It's for you how to do it yourself. That means the DIY of a feed formulation. You must learn how to do it yourself, not putting up the formulation that I bring here that is the ultimate, but for you to do it yourself, for you to understand how to calculate your concentration yourself, for you to know how to alternate for your concentration yourself, for you to know how to maneuver on all materials available you can see or you can source for is the premium. So that is what I'm here. That is what I'm talking today. That is what I'm talking today. So today I'll be going into my calculation for the crude protein for my formulation. So how to calculate for the crude protein. I'll be calculating the total crude protein I'm having for this 9mm formulation. What I told you, you can go out there and compare with some of the 9mm you can get around you and see maybe you are doing better for your farm or not. So the number one I'll be calculating is my fish meal, and you know I told you I'm using 5 kg of that fish meal. I'm using 72% fish meal, so which I'll be calculating it as one. I'll be using 72% divided by 100. 100 represent the total concentration. That means my total concentration divided by using 5 kg of fish meal inside it divided by 1, which will give me what we call 3.6% crude protein. 3.6% crude protein. And again, I'll be using the local fish meal, and the local fish meal I'm using 65% local fish meal. And from the 65% local fish meal, I'll be dividing by 100. That means the total concentration I'm having divided times 10 divided by 1, which will give me 6.5% crude protein. 6.5% crude protein. 6.5% crude protein. And again, I'll be using what we call the food fat soya. I'll be calculating for the food fat soya, and I told you I'll be using 10 kg of the food fat soya into my formulation. And the food fat soya, I'll be calculating the crude protein is at 65% divided by 100 times the 10 kilo I'll be using divided by 1 will give me 6.5% crude protein in the 100 kg concentration. And again, I'll be using what we call the granite cake, which represented the GNC. And in this formulation I'll be using 25% of the ingredient in this 100 kg formulation, and the GNC I'll be using 60 divided by 100 times 25 divided by 1. This will give me 15% crude protein. 15% crude protein. Again, I'll be going in there for my flour, which I'll be using just 35 kg for this 100 kilo, and I'll be putting the crude protein, in the flour to 9 divided by 100 times 35, which will give me 3.15% crude protein. So now I would like to give you the list of the calculation for the crude protein, which this will give me what we call 39.75% crude protein, approximately 40% crude protein. So what am I driving out at this formulation, please? What I'm driving out is that if you want to do your own formulation, that means you want to calculate your formulation for your feed, these are what the system you use in calculating it. And as you are using the system to calculating it, and if you want to do it yourself and you are carving out maybe 20,000 naira from, you are buying it outside for 100 kg. To me, it's still the best, because you are still going to phantom your cost of your labor, phantom the cost of the machineries you bought. So if you can't do this into this formulation, I bet you it's better for you to go out there and go and buy the branded feed. So we have a lot of good branded feed available in the market. We have them lot. I don't want to mention them, but we have them lot. So it's better for you to go. But if you don't know how to formulate and concentrate a very good food, but if you know how to concentrate a very good food, I bet you could have been the best option and the best area you can make good and marvelous return. That is money for your fishes. Let me give you a scenario. If you are buying a branded feed outside, maybe you are buying it in for any of your trusted feed producers, and note that everybody is making money. It's a value chain. They are making money from you. None of them is helping you. They are making money from you. The only area some of them can help you is to do what? To concentrate that best feed for you. That means that good food for you, that they will not lie, that you can take it to the lab and test it. You test it, and if they said in this feed we have 45% crude protein, and you take it to the lab and you met all the analysis intact, but I bet you none is helping, because all of them are making money from you. So none of them are helping. If anybody should gather you up there and talks to you on anything, they are to market their product. So if they are there to market their product, that means this is a value chain. I'm into feed mailing as well. So if I should gather 100 people and I said I want to give you like a free training, that is an avenue for me to market my product. Yeah, not that I really like you per se. That's the truth. Not that I really like you in person. I like your business. I like your fishes. I want to make money, some money through you. So that is just it. Let us be 100% principled about ourselves. But if you can understand that all this is a value chain, yeah, it's for you now to get close to any of the branded feed you are having. Get close to them. Make sure that you test their product. Make sure that you test their product, and make sure that this product is really working for your fishes, and get advice from them. They are professionals. They are nutritionalists. They are professionals. They can give you advice. That means those of us that do not really know much about feed formulation, they will give you very good advice, and they will tailor you on how to know if these feed are doing well, if your fishes are the one having problems, and if your stocking density is higher, because this will not really market their feed well. It will not market my feed well as a producer. So I need to make sure that I give you all those informations to help you, to guide you, so that you can do better. And again, let me advise for those of you who just give any sizes, any kind of concentration to your fishes, maybe because you think you want to cut cost, and you started giving them any kind of, because I saw some people even from 3mm size, when their fishes are just from juvenile a month from juvenile, they started giving them 9mm, and they will just go from any product for a cheaper product, thinking if they should consume it, anything they consume is for them just to belly food. Their belly should be filled. So most farmers do that, because I visited a lot of farms and I noticed such mistakes from them. Please, it is not all about getting your fishes filled up, but it's all about them translating what you are giving them fast into body tissues. Yeah, so that is why sometimes when you are giving such food to your fishes, you will just see maybe 10% of them will grow, and the remaining 90% will be sluggish. They will not do better. This is from your heart. And again, you cannot force your fishes to eat any size of feed. If your fishes are still 2 weeks, 2 months, you cannot force them to eat 4-month feed, because you think they are big. Maybe when you get them first, you give them good food, they are doing better, and they are getting bigger and you think they can continue, you started putting every sort of big food, sizable, bigger size food into them because you think they can open their mouth and take it, forgetting that the concentrate is not the concentrate that will work for them at that period. And two, forgetting that the more feed you put into this little intestine, the more it disturbs them, and as it's disturbing them, they become sluggish. As they become sluggish, these small fishes will go to them and cannibalize them. They will finish them, because if they notice that the bigger one tummy is big and they are restless, they attack them and they feast on them. By the time you just see that, sometimes some people call me, in my fishes, so all my fishes, they are the big ones are dying, the small ones are cannibalizing the big ones. That is why, please give your fishes the best and the needed sizable concentration you can give them. And for those of you who can formulate your feed and you think your fishes are big at 2 months and they can hit 6 mm, since you are the one formulating the 6 mm, make sure that you give them higher and the required concentration for 6 mm. So once you are giving them the higher and the required concentration for 6 mm, I bet you are not losing out in anything. They will still do better. They will do better. This is just an advice. It's a professional advice. This is an advice I've had over time. This is an experience I've had over time, over years. It's a practical experience. This is not done in any way. This is not readable in any way. It's a practical experience I'm giving you, because I've been involved in these things. I've tried to cut costs and I've paid my dues on it. Once again, I have tried to cut costs and I've paid my dues on it. So it does not really advisable for you to cut costs. If you are lucky enough to be given a very good fish, maybe you collect a very good fish from your seller, from your breeder, from your hatcher, and the fishes are doing well, yeah, to me is the best avenue for you. Maybe you want to sell at 3 months, to sell at 2 months, give them the required food and sell them off and make your profit and continue. Yeah, that is the essence of the business. I told you I have a fruit friend of mine that I introduced this business into, and I can tell you, I can boast to you now that my friend have built himself to a level that every month he can have a profit of 1 million naira, because every month he sells a melange of nothing less than 70,000 pieces every month. That means he has built himself to that level. So you too need to be creative and works on those inches, so that you can scale through all these difficulties on fish rearing. It's principle, it's simple principle that you can follow, which we call the best practice. Best practice are simple principle. That is another definition for it. If you can follow the best practice, I bet you will never have any problem in fish rearing. So from this point, I will be going into our episode 36. So watch out for episode 36. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you follow us on all our Facebook channel and on our social media. We are on every social media. Make sure that you follow, you like, you share. Make sure that you contact us. Make sure that you press on the thumbs up button, press on the notification button, and share, and make sure that you give your comment. So once again, my name still remains Odutola Isa Abiodun DTM, your great uncle on this channel. So watch out for episode 36.